today I'm going to show you how to use a thread marker like this instead of using one of these like a stitch marker, and I'm going to show you why you might prefer to do that if you're crocheting in the round. So this is how it works. So I've got my thread marker already attached in my work here. This is what it looks like. It's just a scrap piece of yarn in a different colour. So I try to use something that's really contrasting so that I can see it really clearly. And basically it's just a way of marking the beginning of your round, because when you're crocheting in the round you need to know where the start and the end is. So I'm just going to come back around here to where my marker is. So that's where my marker is. And all I have to do now is, it's already attached to my work, so I just lay it across my stitch, keep it out of the way, and then I keep going. And that's it. That's how to use a thread marker. And one of the benefits of doing that is that I can also use it to help me count the rows, or the rounds rather. So you can see that this is my first round here, the one where I did a magic circle and I did my crochets into the circle. And then that's my next round that's marked with that stitch. So it's 1, 2, 3. So I count the gaps as well as the stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I just finished my 6th round and now I'm starting on my 7th. So it's a great way of keeping track. And basically, when you're starting out, so on the very first round, all you do is you take a piece of scrap yarn. Before you join the round, you just put it across your work like that, and then you join your round and you continue going. So it's just an alternative as to using a regular stitch marker like this. So here, every time I get to the beginning of the round, I've got to take that stitch marker out so that I can continue. So of course it works, it marks the beginning of my round, but now I need to actually take this out so that I can do my first stitch, like that, and then I need to put it back in. So I can put it back in there. And then I can keep going until I get back to that stitch where my marker is. So using a thread marker, it's just quicker because you haven't got to take something out and put it back in again. These ones here are like little paper clips that just kind of hook into your work. There's also these type, which are more like safety pins. So with those, you just put them under your stitch like that, clip them closed, and then you leave them until you get back. And again, when you get back to the beginning, you need to unclip it, undo it, do your stitch, and then clip it back in, which takes a little bit longer. So all you have to do if you're using a thread marker is you just put your thread marker backwards and forwards over your work and carry on going. And then when you get to the end finally, all you have to do is just pull it all out. Whoops. So you just pull your thread and pull it out, and then that's done. And that's how to use a thread marker.